Hello guys, welcome to the Thoughts Party channel. I hope you are all doing extremely well. Today we're going to talk about Lauren and Cameron, and when you meet the man that fulfills all that you have asked God for, do not, I repeat for the last time, do not self-sabotage. Why are we talking about self-sabotage? Lauren clearly said that she was self-sabotaging herself. In what way was she doing that? On Love is Blind, she did say that it's like Cameron was made for her, in a factory for her specifically. Because remember she said at the wedding that the only man that's ever made her feel, just like on cloud nine has been Cameron out of all the men that she's dated. So the reason why she said she was self-sabotaging is because she was almost second-guessing herself. Almost in a sense. She was going back and thinking, actually, maybe I shouldn't go forward. Maybe he isn't for me. Maybe it's just too soon. All of those self-sabotaging thoughts were coming to her mind. What is self-sabotage? Self-sabotage is simply not following your goals. Lauren clearly said at the start of Love is Blind that she did not want her eggs to dry up, as her mum had said constantly. So she said she wanted to move to the next stage of her life, which was to get married and to have children. And she wanted to conceive, have a family. She said she'd been single and that she'd got to the stage where she was actually like a hermit. She was enjoying her own space a little bit too much, to the point where she was beginning to second guess, to think, would she ever be able to live with anyone? If you recall in Love is Blind, she was a little bit, apprehensive about leaving her apartment because she'd had so many memories there. So it was, Cameron, again, this is why we say that Cameron is a very good learning point for us, because Cameron's persistence is very rare. Do you see how he coddled her and, reassured her? And not just reassured with fake, superficial lies, but he gave her reasons, valid reasons as to why she should move in with him. He explained how serious he was about her, because she was on the fence. She was not totally sold. If you remember, she was half and half. She was a bit iffy. So why are we talking about self-sabotage? Self-sabotage is so important for us to talk about, because literally every single one of us has goals that we want to fulfill. And the thing with self-sabotage is it always leaves you second guessing, because you know what you should do, but you don't do it. You don't do it because it's not always that easy. And I'm just going to give you 3 ways in which you can make it a little bit more easier for yourself. Okay? Because we actively think in our heads, okay, I need to do this. And then passively, we take those steps away from actually going forward. And it can affect all aspects of our lives. Confidence in every single area diminishes bit by bit, second by second, millisecond by millisecond. It just diminishes your confidence that much more every single time you don't go through and follow through. Even though you're telling yourself the first 3 days will be difficult, you still go back. And because of the instant self-gratification that you get from not doing it, it then later on turns into a long-term battle that you have that you've not addressed and dealt with. So let's just think of 3 ways that we can make it easier on ourselves, that we do not entertain self-sabotage anymore. Okay, and this will help you right away. This is not something that's going to, take ages to sort of. This will help you right away, that you can start right now. So number one, as soon as you wake up, or even when you feel like you are ready to just, get rid of this self-sabotage and just get past, not fulfilling your goals. Number one, you're going to set a rigid timetable. So, for example, if you wake up at 5 a.m., what are you going to do? You are going to, give the first part of the day to God, exalt him, thank him. Maybe perhaps you'll spend about 15 to 30 minutes doing so. Then second, you may, at 5:45, you probably have a break. For 15 minutes, about 5:45, 6-ish, you can do like a 20-minute workout, maybe just a few jumping jacks, jogging on the spot, or indoor cycling if you have an indoor bike. Indoor exercise bike, something that will really set you on path to have a rigid timetable. What I find with those that self-sabotage is they don't have a rigid timetable. And usually what they do need is a strict set of guidelines to completely catapult them into being more organized and more intentional and more aware of what they're doing. Number two, I would say to you that every single hour, as the next hour is approaching, so for example, before 2 p.m., that it's nearly approaching 2 p.m., just keep, ringing into your long-term memory. Oh, I've got to drink water coming up on the hour. I've got to drink water, or perhaps I need to drink tea, or I need to type this. I need to send that email. Always remind yourself on the hour. So in essence, what you're doing is you are just setting yourself up to instill those good habits that you want to become a part of you without even thinking about it. And number three, I would say, to get your endorphins rushing in and flowing in, get your blood flowing. So if you're at work, you can go to the toilet and jog on the spot if you don't want to just randomly stand at your desk. Or if you work at home, even better, you can jog on the spot. Do that maybe for about 15 minutes or so as a break. It's going to be difficult to start off with, but as you get into the hang of it and you get all the great positive effects from it, you won't want to stop. So I would say number three, the last and final one that will help you get rid of this self-sabotage for good, would be jogging, jumping jacks, running, anything, because exercise is going to be the main part of getting all of this negativity and, just reorganize yourself, really. You need more endorphins. You need to feel happy about the day. You need to feel, just inspired and motivated to get things really moving. You need your blood flowing. You need your brain all, coming together and everything succinctly, merging, so that you are setting yourself up to really accomplish those goals. Not setting yourself up to fail, but you're preparing your mind for the long term, not short term. But this is why you are embarking on these steps, to make sure that you do not self-sabotage and that you follow through. So as always on the Thoughts Party, I love your comments, your thoughts and your suggestions. Get them all out here. This is what this place is for you. This space is here for you to get your thoughts out there and to continue on with what you love and what you want to hear about. So I'm all here for it. Keep sending your suggestions and we will talk about these topics. As always on the Thoughts Party, don't forget to like, share and comment. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.